All right, recording.
We're not even going yet.
Recording now. TCS Unplugged, episode 10. We're going to start off right away. I mean, I usually ask how y'all doing, so I guess I should ask how y'all doing.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday, man.
Pamparito! You heard what he just said, man.
Thirsty? How thirsty?
Yeah.
Not as thirsty as Johnny Bravo, man, but you know, we hydrated, though. You figured, me that was some bars, low-key.
Johnny.
That was some bars.
Hey, what y'all think about Jason Kelsey smashing dude's phone? Dude was talking mad junk. Kelsey comes up, smashes his phone, and then that leads to Kelsey apologizing on national TV about his behavior and stuff like that. Y'all see this at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is for our black culture. This is a lot deeper than what the media. I don't know how big they portraying it, but this would have been a black dude. For one, he said the F word, and what I mean by the F word, don't cancel me.
It rhymes with
Ag.
maggots.
Yes, maggots.
It rhymes with maggots.
and we know in the past few years, rappers, just black people in general been getting canceled left to right because of using this word. So I want to see how far this is going to go, because we hear you you apologize, but at the end of the day, you still said the word.
You saying like Jason for saying it? I think he was just saying it back though, because like from what I saw, he was at, because first off, wasn't they at it was at Penn State?
Yep,
Penn State football game. I don't know what homie was doing, but like, dude, it was like a bunch of people, they was following them, and I saw one of them, it was saying something like Taylor Swift something, and he said, your brother Jason's a maggot. He's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he kept on following them, and they showed like 3 different angles. Like the third time, he took the phone and he smashed it, and then he picked it up, and then he said, who's the now?
Yep.
So I mean, I get what you're saying now, because now when you think about it, if Russell Westbrook would have been doing something like that, I could easily see them, look how he conducted himself as a professional. But us being men, I feel like he did what he was supposed to do.
For sure. But I agree. As men, I hear that. But I'm speaking on this culture standpoint. If this was a black man, would he be fined? Would he be fired?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Just because of what happened. Homie was harassing him.
But he's in what y'all call them. Them are nobodies. He gonna go to work the next day. He's not a person on TV. He's not a professional that we know of. He's not anybody with the class status of him.
Yeah.
So even to repeat that word, and then why are you apologizing? He apologizing because of that word. If he didn't say that word, I guarantee he won't.
No, he apologizing because of that bag. Because he's everywhere. He's on commercials.
For sure, but that's what I'm saying, because he used that word.
So his PR said, let's go ahead and apologize, get out of the way. But like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he said that in any word. I'm thinking he flipped it on him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's what I was getting at. Like what you said. Like,
I don't know, man. It's just, like a lot of people said I seen on the internet, but the internet's killing people. Like, you think you can just run up and get, clickbait or whatever. Like back in the day, people got punched in the face and you just walk away. Like I don't know, man. People gotta be, if you gonna come on that type of time, you gotta be ready for people's response. And
I'm gonna show the video too, even while we talking about it, because he's like literally,
he's heckling them for sure.
That was a lot. Like, I'm thinking like if he was black, I don't even know if he would have done that. Like, I've seen people,
because we know the consequences.
No, I ain't talking about Jason. I'm talking about the dude, the heckler, because we've seen in situations when a controlled environment, at the game they're gonna say something crazy to a 6'7" black dude that they would never say walking down the street. Kelsey kind of always be out in the public. He jumps in the crowd surface. So I think it was one of those situations where he thought he could play with him, and he's like, nah, because he ignored it for a minute.
Even at the end, after he smashed his phone and Kelsey's walking away, and dude's trying to go get his phone, and Kelsey like blocks him from getting his phone.
The phone again,
and then the kid pushed him. But it's like he's trying to see what he can get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Kelsey gave him that look like, all right,
can't move.
All right, come on, man.
I don't know, man, but I saw Jason said he supported him too, so that's kind of I wonder how that's gonna go with the whole.
You mean Travis?
Travis supported him.
Travis, yeah.
Jason did, yeah. Travis came out and supported his brother, so he said, "Hey."
Like saying what?
He basically said that he support what his brother did,
Because
defending his family's name.
Oh, my word, yeah.
My biggest thing is like, yes, and that word was used. Regardless, if this was a black man, that would have been a problem.
You stand on that.
That would have been a problem.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know.
Even like
Somebody probably would have made it one, like a person
it
like
blew up.
A person like Jason Whitlock would have tried to run with that, but I don't. From that situation, seeing how the video was, I just can't because they was following bro, like following him.
But is it kind of like what Jo was saying, like his superstar status? Like, so even if it was a black dude, if he wasn't the superstar status that he's climbing to be right now, that's what makes it relevant, right? Not the fact that we ignoring it because even if he was black, maybe they might say, well, we expect black people to talk like that, or I don't know. But it's an interesting point though.
Like to know black, I don't think they're just heckling. No, he thought he was just trying to be a little Taylor Swift viral moment. He was at the Penn State game. I don't even understand why because if they was there, that means well, you at Penn State. Y'all are the wrong team to be trying to be funny about anybody because everybody remembers. I know I do. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Penn State.
Oh, okay. J.O. got it.
Chill out.
Yeah, we know what's going on. That's the wrong type of hit.
Oh, we talking about Sandusky?
All of it. Like, because like you can't be trolling. You go to Penn State, bro.
Right. You talk about that word and you go to Penn State.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, it's
your
kind
alma
of
mater's known for that. You know
that's what's wild. Where it's like, I don't know about that, but it's just college kids, man. But we see it every day because even at NBA games, these fans is getting more bolder and bolder. Everybody's looking for a viral moment, and I cannot wait until the next Ron Artest situation happens, man. I just can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah, I think it's just two separate things. The situation of him defending his brother or his family, which I don't think. I don't know if I would have got mad at that. Like I mean, unless you're having a bad day. I don't know me personally. I don't know if I would have got mad at that.
Mm-hmm. I would.
A heckler.
D3.
I do a lot of heckling. To be mad at a heckler.
D3, you're not letting nobody walk up on you while you walking with your people, and they doing this, and they calling your man crazy. You're not. I don't believe.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on the words that's being said. I mean,
we know the words.
And them words, I don't know if I would have got mad.
You lying? I don't believe you. I'm gonna pay a random person that he don't know to do it.
J.O., you know how I am, J.O. Them specific words.
What you gonna say?
No, but that's
your brother is a maggot because he's dating Taylor Swift. Or your brother's a maggot because of
that's what
Taylor
he said.
Swift.
It was something like that. Yeah.
Right. That would never make me mad.
Yeah, but they're doing that to punch his buttons. To punch your buttons, it might be a different word.
My whole point.
Yeah.
But I would never get mad.
So it would have been something else. They would have found something, and the fact that they're walking up on you doing this, and you like, man, homie had his beard like he was minding his business. So that's why I'm like, goddamn well.
Yeah, and he probably a little intoxicated too.
But no, it's enough of that.
You gotta pay your dues.
Staying on football, man. That's crazy, that whole situation. But
yeah.
Anthony Richardson, man. Young promising. I didn't speak up. Young promising quarterback, Indianapolis Colts, subbed himself out the game. And now he let a 39-year-old Joe Flacco take his starting position. What was y'all initial thoughts when y'all saw him tap out? I thought he had like maybe he was having a heart attack or something. Like I thought it was like a health condition. Like,
all right,
oh man, I can't breathe. I'm like, oh shit. And then he just still sitting there like kind of. I'm like, ain't got him on no breathing machine or nothing. So like, what's kind of y'all thoughts on that situation and his future?
I was happy as hell because I knew we was playing them next, and that was a dub. I bet on them. I got me my money. You know what I'm saying? And I lost on them on the Vikings the previous, but man, like anybody but the QB, like dead ass, like anybody but the QB and damn near the line. The line might, my knee come give me a sub, but anybody but the QB. The QB that shows weakness. You're the head of the team, not only the offense. And that's just a young man mistake. He gonna learn from that, and I'm glad Joe Flacco came in. I was a little nervous. I thought Joe Flacco might come in and dice us up, but it kind of helped him out because it showed Joe Flacco, oh man, go ahead, hang it up.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I was watching. I was like, you saw Flacco on the bench. It was like, I know this dude. I know this face from somewhere. That's crazy how long Flacco been in the league. That I don't damn near forgot about him, but his face is cemented in your head.
Wasn't Joe Flacco the quarterback when Ray Lewis?
Yeah, I was just gonna say my Ravens team.
I think Joe Flacco did he win a Super Bowl?
He got a ring.
When they beat when the Harbaugh brothers played, Joe Flacco was their quarterback, I believe so.
He was. That's what Terrell, Ray,
that's why I just said I thought about that. I'm like,
Chris
that's the Flacco. I didn't want to see that Flacco. You know what I'm saying?
that was top MVP Flacco when he was doing that.
49ers.
Yeah.
He doing his job though. He mentoring. You got to have someone that know the game.
He did his thing last year, but back on Anthony.
Man, I even go back to the Ravens. I always speak about Terrell Suggs and the Ravens. That was my favorite team when I really was watching. I mean, I watch a lot of football now, but when I was partially watching it, that Ravens team was my favorite team. And seeing Flacco then and seeing him now, they better off getting a third string. I ain't gonna lie. Flacco, it looked horrible last weekend. And I see after Minnesota played, the Minnesota coach had comment on the quarterback.
You talking about Anthony? You talking about what he told him? And he was like, "Yo, you a bad man."
Yeah, like you got a bright future ahead of you. You just keep going. Basically,
if I was the coach, I was a front office. I would call and say, "That's tampering, nigga. Don't try to put a bug in his ear trying to recruit."
Hey, you the man, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe in you.
No, it's that potential.
That's
and the coach know.
That's almost like the little sneaky homeboy that tell your girl when y'all going through. Yo, you deserve better. I appreciate you.
Trying to backdoor you.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. I mean, I'm with it though, because I'm not a fan of Anthony
He said,
Richardson.
I'm with it though.
Which one?
I'm talking about the QB.
Hold on.
I'm talking about the football aspect.
Watch out for that guy.
That's crazy. But no,
What do you say? Papelito.
Hey.
Oh shit. No, man. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, if that's like some real shit though to tell a player at a time like that, especially in social media era where it's like he young. That shit could, man. That's why certain people, like even the people like Jameis Winston, the young dudes who kind of get put in positions and they get laughed at. Geno Smith put him in there too. Get laughed at, made fun of, and then boom, they come back and they do some shit. So I hope he can, get his opportunity to do that because it's not like they not really putting him in a good position to be good. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of not really all his fault, but shit, mental can break you. And that's kind of what it seemed like to me. So I hope he not broken. I hope he get back to it because at the end of the day, he's still young.
Yeah, this social media world will break it down. And I just seen some a couple days ago about like, I don't even know why they had LeBron on there, but it was like the top most threatening messages, and I don't know how do they even keep track of that.
I was just about to, who the fuck is tracking
And
this?
LeBron was at number one with like I think 200,000 messages of or fans commenting or inboxing or I don't know, but I was just thinking like think about the people that ain't on that list that's still getting. I'll tell you, even in one of our seasons, I was like, yeah, I wrote some people because y'all played horrible. It wasn't no death threat or nothing, but
you did say that.
I was just like, you gotta get in the gym, bro. You gotta.
Mines were not that nice, y'all. I ain't even gonna say what I said. They might come get me, boy.
Hey,
nigga sold my parlay, boy. I had to remember I'm talking to a kid, man.
So I can't even imagine, like you say, like it's really you gotta be. We always talk about how this generation is soft, but at the same time, you gotta really be mentally
ignore that.
Yeah,
you can't tell them not to be on social media, bro. It's damn near like it's
waking up and going to sleep.
Yeah, we can kindly like I'm sure because I know like people we can scroll.
Yeah,
them little kids they gotta be active. They can't just sit there and sit back. They don't. So that's why, like you said, to sit back and just not say nothing and get back to where you want to be or higher.
Yeah.
Shit, that's essential. So hopefully you can.
You gotta be mentally tough.
I can't
because they roasting his ass right now.
Yeah, dog. Hey, before we move on too, KD is somebody that do not know how to ignore.
No, hell
he's
no.
responding to you.
Him and his brother.
His brother, both of them.
I'm surprised he
He wrote you back.
They was in the Olympics. I think that's the only reason he didn't comment on that post. They was when we shot that episode, it was during the Olympics. His brother wrote a whole picture inboxing me.
Hey, do not mention KD. He will find it and will comment back.
He will,
Speaking of embarrassed, what about dude that Saquon Barkley jumped over the Jerry and Jones cat?
First off, I can't even say he got embarrassed. I don't know what what was this nigga doing all summer? I'm talking about like Barkley. What was Barkley doing all summer? Was he trying to train to be a ninja or some shit? Did y'all see that shit?
That was wild.
That's what I'm saying. Though. Is it more? I mean, okay, the move was nice, but is it more a dope move from Barkley or Jones just whiffing the tackle completely?
Bro,
Barkley,
I literally think it would have been a good hit. He didn't. It's not a. I don't play football, but basketball. Certain times we play with a football player. We be like, nigga, that's not a basketball move. Like, what are you doing? You can tell instantly you play football. It's certain things you do on the field or whatever sport where it's like, okay, that's a fundamental move. Or not even fundamental, just a move that's like an IQ move. You can't expect nobody to do what he did as a defender. That's probably the last thing in his mind that he thought he was going to jump. Have enough. I don't even know how he had that. How he juked somebody and was able to just. You see, he got drug tested.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Right.
He got
should.
He got drug tested. That nigga might be an airbender. Yeah.
Bro, did you see the lead up to it though?
Yeah, like
so
he knew
he's
he was
catching the
gonna do
ball. Now he's looking upfield, got to get some yards. He hits the first juke into, like, that was a basketball move. Like, he hit him with damn near a crossover into a spin. And the footwork was immaculate. And then the spin and have enough mind to see the man. Yeah. Man, bro, I stood up like,
it makes
God.
no sense because I watched it a couple times. At first, I'm thinking like he just was just being like a little kid just jumping. He saw that man and like, how do you know your body that would? Like, how do you know your body was gonna like literally go up perfectly, right? Because he missed him like just perfectly. Like, he could have like almost got him, but like he jumped over him so perfectly. So I don't know if that nigga practiced that shit before. Because I don't know, bro.
You see the picture though? The ad?
Ra's al Ghul, the nigga that trained Batman. That's who taught him how to do that.
The ad was crazy. He did that in the old school LeBrons back in, like, you know what I'm saying?
Try to bring Bron.
No, but did you see the ad? It said witness and everything. It was in backwards, and he had the bronze on.
Shoes on?
When he jumped it, he had the cleat LeBrons on. It was, bro, that was so tough. Go look it up though.
That makes sense, Wayne, why he did that.
Man.
But no,
Here you go. Here we go.
I believe. I mean, it was a great move. It was a great move. I'm gonna say that. I think a lot of stuff is off instinct, and I feel like kind of like with basketball, you can compare, I guess, that move to like basketball. Like, I always tell kids when I train them, you don't got to do 300 crossover, boom, boom, boom. It's called when you cross over and they cut you off, it's the reaction of it. Mm-hmm. So when you see, as he like Jay would say, he juked him, boom, and he was spinning. But if he would have did a full spin, he probably would have got hit. So as the tackle was coming, he's like, all right, well, I'm half spin, and if I keep spinning, it might not work. So let me jump backwards. So I just feel like it was a natural reaction instinct. Great move. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a 10 out of 10. I'm not downplaying it, knocking it, anything. Him to do that again, we'll have to see.
Right.
He do that shit again.
Yo,
he needs to be drug tested again. Every time
he do that again, then I'm like, all right, now this is move. But I like I said, I ain't a hater. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I just feel like it was an instinct move where, like kind of like what Ja been doing in the basketball thing, when he's just fascinated with this spin move, layup stuff. Now you can say now that's his move because he continued doing it. Right. Now Barkley continuously do that, which I doubt he gonna do, but I heard he talk about like player of the year, move of the year.
If that was instinct,
for sure it is right now.
Oh, right in the NFL. It was a catch the other day.
The Jordan catch?
Yeah, no, it was Jordan who?
He did the Jordan leg stretch.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Ball?
Raiders?
Was that the
No, that was the Jets. Garrett Wilson.
Jared, yeah.
That was Jets.
Yep. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. That catch was nasty.
That might be before that. I had that because that shit was crazy. I'm like,
that catch is crazy. Leg sped it out. One hand.
That's next level.
Hey, if you could find this, I'm watching it right now. Remember when back in the day in the Bengals, Jerome Simpson, who played for the Vikings for a little bit after this.
Oh, did the flip.
But Jerome Simpson did the front flip into the end zone on the left side. And he landed like he knew he wanted to do it. Like
I don't remember that.
He jumped over a man and flipped and landed in the end zone.
Oh, yes, over a man.
You
seen
about
it,
that
but
now.
it's just like so many highlights.
Whoa, that's
back
bad.
there.
Yeah, he snapped, bro. He damn near he
That
snapped.
was playing like I'm about to. You just don't do front flips.
Bro, look at it. He came to take him out by the end zone. He whoop and he landed it.
We call it a note. He did a note.
That's damn near more disrespectful than jumping over somebody backwards, bro.
Oh yeah.
You look me dead in my face and try to front flip over me, my
And you
nigga.
looking
Like,
at me coming for you.
And did.
He jumped like this.
and football.
And landed it though.
Feet, note, a note. If y'all know flips, y'all know what a note is. No hands, no nothing, just feet.
Right.
Football players, like, they talk a different type of shit. Like, the type of shit that basketball players talk in football is not the same. They say some crazy shit where it's like, bro, who the fuck? But them niggas already hitting each other, so it's like, I get it. But it's like, I imagine, what did he say to him after that? Them niggas talk shit like the nigga on Coach Carter. I told niggas when Coach Carter first came out, I remember my little nephew was watching. I was like, that's not how. I don't know. Maybe some gyms, but niggas ain't fighting like when Junior. What he say? Sit down, bitch. I own you. on Coach Carter, when he started fighting him, I was like, yeah, that's what would happen. Like that, he's gonna rush him. Who you talking to, bro? This is a basketball game. We ain't finna do all that.
We ain't gonna do all that.
Now football niggas, they do a whole.
Because they know that I can hit this nigga later on.
That's why
in
it's
the
like
game.
it's a little bit different, but.
Like, get your shit off bet. Come through the middle.
That's why that shit a little bit different. Because you doing flips over niggas. That shit is disrespectful, bro.
You getting talked to crazy. I do a flip over you.
I'm saying the most. What?
Like Barkley's is crazy because he surrendered his back.
Yeah, and that's
in the middle of a football game
issue. Like if you get hit in the back like that, you going backwards, you get hit
Let's
forward.
be honest. He damn near was OC as fuck for that shit.
He jumped over a grown man backwards, bro. This shit's crazy, bro. This man.
Now, if he would have got fucked up, who would have been in the wrong? Now, if he do it again, somebody, you know, like, I saw somebody, they say, yeah, he needs to make that his signature move. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Okay.
done. You're done.
You want to see two tools in the league? I guess. All right.
You jumping backwards with no safety, no what? There's nothing protecting you.
That shit was luck. It looked it cool.
It was instinct.
Looked it great. Like, yeah, it was
an instinct. And
it
that's
wasn't no football move. That's why I was like, that wasn't no, like you said it's a basketball move. It wasn't no football one because that defender wouldn't even imagine doing that. It's almost like y'all remember when the nigga Jet Li or Romeo Must Die, he's playing football with them niggas. Yeah, and he was doing karate shit, like doing some whole other shit. They like, but he was fucking them up. But it's like, bro, you kidding? This shit ain't legal, nigga. Like, so I hope you don't
kicking them in there.
Yeah, kicking them and shit. Like, everybody on the field, bro.
They're like, hold on, this ain't how we play.
Hey, go back, watch the highlight. Saquon cross somebody, spin, and then dunk backwards. That's what it looked like.
It's funny because he like, that was different. I don't think we've seen that in NFL history. Not that move.
Nah, other than this Jerome Simpson shit, that was crazy too.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Yeah,
that,
I don't know which one. Like, I've seen flips and fall, but he flipping
clearly, yeah, like a note, like you said.
A note. Both of them.
Should we do some NBA stuff?
Yep. Speaking of basketball, I know it's a little different now. Shit, are they still have the? What's the Bucks record? Are they still 1-6?
I'll check right now. I'll check right.
1-8.
Oh, they played the Jazz tonight, and Jazz has got the same record as them. They're both
1-6.
They both 1-6.
Both 1-6 still. So Bucks tied for the worst start of their franchise record with this 1-6 start. They got Damian Lillard. Giannis has been going fucking crazy, which is actually OC. Like, he's been actually going crazy. Yeah. Dame actually been hooping too.
Yeah, he's doing like 27. Giannis doing like 31.
31. Yep. 30. I was like 32, but 31 cool. Yeah. But what's the problem, man? What is the real? Chris Middleton is out. They don't. They again. That. We'll say that again. Damn. What's the real issue to y'all? And I know I already got a feeling. Somebody gonna say. I'm just gonna say the name. Is Doc Rivers the problem, or is it something else?
Doc Rivers is a defensive coach. First off,
I ain't heard that one.
He can't. And I don't know when sometimes you can blame the coach, but a lot you really can't blame the coach. Like, if your scheme ain't working, I get it. But at the end of the day, them players gotta stick defense. Them players gotta pull their pants up like, I'm guarding him. I gotta stop him. Bucks been a top defense team in the league for what, the last 4 or 5 years?
Facts.
Right.
Top 5. We know Minnesota is top 1 and 2, but right along with the Bucks, I guess you could throw the Knicks in there. There's a few other defensive teams, but them are all defense coaches. You know, and Doc Rivers is known as a defense coach, you know. So, I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. Like I said, is it the coach who I don't know. They've been the top defense team the last couple of years. Is it the players that's being lazy?
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all say it.
Giannis hasn't even played every game, has he?
No.
So
he only missed one though.
Only one? Dang, I feel like he missed.
I thought it was. I ain't gonna lie. I thought.
What, they had 6 games right now?
They play 7 tonight.
They play 7. They play 7 total.
8. They play 8 tonight, right?
8 tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Middleton makes a big difference too, though, because that's your glue guy. He gonna score for you. He gonna defend for you. So I don't know. It's not panic mode yet. I think a lot of people, think they should be better, which they should, but it's not panic mode yet. They just gotta adjust, and because a lot of people adjusted, they got more time together, but a lot of people adjusted also and have other pieces and stuff. So you start panicking if by All-Star break, if you under 500, now it's time to shake something up. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, man, how many years does he have in his contract, Giannis?
I can look it up.
Because honestly, I'm looking at all this shit. I think Giannis the problem.
Oh damn!
Giannis got the first head coach fired after they just they won the championship. Then they go back and just lose it. Was that how it went?
They won it, and then because it was Jason Kidd.
It was Jason Kidd first.
Talking about Budenholzer.
Budenholzer. He won one that following year. I don't know I don't think they got back to the finals. Maybe they lost to the Eastern Conference.
Was
Finals.
Jason Kidd before him or after him?
That was way before him. Jason Kidd was like the first coach. He was the first one to put Giannis in the point guard position, low key. Mm-hmm. Low key. He saw something. But first it was that coach after, they win a championship. He gets fired I think a year or two after that, after still being relevant.
Yeah. Bucks been relevant.
After that, they get Adrian Griffin. They was 32 and 13?
Winning.
Well above 500.
Yeah.
You fire him, bring in Doc. Fucking team not even the same team no more. Now we in a position where you got all these moves. You got Drew Holiday out of there too. Y'all remember Giannis got Drew Holiday out of there.
You think that was a Giannis thing?
I don't know if that was Giannis.
What do you mean? You said he said, remember after they lost that year, then he said he needed another star. He needed somebody to carry his load. He said something of those words at the post game.
Yeah, but that could also meant get rid of Chris. I don't know what his contract was.
So they got rid of Drew and they brought in Dame.
Chris was an all-star.
Yeah.
Clearly, so I mean, Giannis is saying these things and moves are being made.
And he got 3 years left.
He has 3 years left. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not firing another coach before I'm trading Giannis at this point. What is the point?
So you think it's Giannis? That's a tough statement.
No, it's not, because look at what we have seen. Yes, when Giannis plays, he's there. I know last year he was injured, boom. But even before that, the complaining, the stuff with the coaches, it's just a lot of stuff where it's like, when are you going to just come through? Why is the coaches always getting fired? You just brought that up. Sometimes the players got to wake up and do their job. He's not kind of.
You can't say he ain't holding his own though. He ain't holding his own. I'm not saying as a team, one person. I'm talking about strictly the head coach and stuff. The stuff of he getting his coach out there. He don't like that situation. He wants this done. They're giving him everything he's asking for. Are you going to produce? It can't be the coach's fault. You're in the NBA. You just said that. But you said produce. How ain't he producing? This is a team thing. It's not a Giannis thing. This is a team thing. Giannis ain't been defense player of the year, MVP, finals MVP. His numbers is great. What ain't he doing? Again, this is a team thing though. That's my thing. And you can't say a Giannis.
When I'm saying produce, I'm saying if you're asking for things, you're asking the front office to do it. I ain't talking about on the court. I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. That's what I'm like.
We're never talking about that. I just said getting the coaches fired, getting Drew. I've been saying that the whole time.
That's a big statement to say he got that much power. I don't know if he got that much power.
He's what? It's Giannis' team.
Yeah, for sure. He got his brother on his team, but I'm saying
you're crazy if you don't
getting coaches fired and you picking your players. That's.
Tell me a time where we've seen the amount of coaches that's went through them, a team that actually just won the champion. It's not a team that's on rebuilding. They get to the championship and they've been there. Mm-hmm. Tell me a time where so many coaches have been replaced like this. You honestly would have to bring up Bron if you want to be real. Right. So that's why they say Giannis doesn't have that much power. And he definitely has that much power. And this is his team, his town. Why is his brother on the team?
Emotional support.
So that's why it's just one of them things where I feel like at this point, and like you said, I will say, I agree, it's a little bit too early for people to be panicking. Let's chill. Yeah, Middleton, because I said first, Middleton's out. But my thing is the whole Doc thing. And it's like, if we going to blame the coach, nah, bro. Like, Giannis, you go coach them, bro. You coach and you hoop and you beat Jordan for the Wizards or Bill Russell for the Celtics when he was player coach, because it can't just all be the coach. It's too much now at this point.
I would say, too, they've had a kind of a tough schedule. At least they played teams that are supposed to be decent.
This year?
So their first game, they beat the Sixers, but we know Embiid ain't playing, whatever. And I don't know if Paul George was playing.
Did Paul even play?
I don't know if he played that opener.
He didn't play that
opener. But the Nets and the Bulls are maybe the only run over teams.
They're supposed to win that first game.
Other than that, they played the Celtics, Grizzlies, and then the Cavs twice. And the Cavs always
number one team in the NBA.
Yeah. So they ain't been doing too bad. And right now they beating the Jazz. It's about to be the end of the first.
But that was the thing. Even last year with them, even last year after they got rid of Adrian Griffin and they brought in Doc, they still had a good record and still were top. But it was just how they looked when they on the court
against good teams too.
Yeah, like they dominated the teams they're supposed to beat, but when they're playing these top contenders and top teams who are supposed to be up against them in their conference and on the West, it's like they look like a not the same team.
Yeah,
so,
I think when they got rid of Drew and brought in Dame, they went from a all around more better defense team to a more offensive team and not so much defense.
You can't make up for a lot of that shit.
Yeah, you can't. Now. Drew Holiday ain't nobody you can just replace and be like, oh yeah, this is a guy I can bring in. He's gonna equally do what Drew Holiday do.
And who are those players this year? Taurean Prince and Gary Trent.
Yep.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember we talked about it. Me and you talked about it. I remember when Gary Trent went there. I liked that.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. Yeah, it's decent.
But it's not, like you said, it was this early, so it's hard to tell. But we live in the day and age right now where we watch every game, everything's on, everything is highlighted. Right. So we always gonna have something to talk about if you're not gonna perform, when you're not reaching the expectations and shit. So I don't know. I just think personally the Doc stuff got to stop. Like Doc got his own.
You're right.
He got his own. Like if you want to build a case against Doc, it's already built. That's what I'm saying. We can't throw this Giannis shit on him. Now it's about Giannis. Like nigga, how many coaches? You know what I'm saying? Like come on, bro. You about to be a coach killer in a minute, my nigga. That's why it's like I want to see. I just want to see. We're gonna go back to this All-Star break and see what goes on.
Yeah, Doc Rivers knows a good coach. I respect Doc. I like defense coaches too. So I'm real big on defense. So like you say, I don't know. Right now, I don't even have an answer. It might be a Giannis thing and it might be a coach thing. Like you say, by February, we'll know.
We'll have to wait and see because Middleton ain't played no games at all, right?
None.
And he's a dog.
You can argue.
He's a glue guy, like J.O. said.
Well, before he was their second best player, but he's clearly their third best player. But he important. Like
he just does a little. I ain't gonna lie. He does a little more than Dame. You need Dame for a score, but he does more than Dame.
Dame is there for offense and offense.
That's why I said they went from a defensive team with Drew, Giannis at the back. Front court.
Giannis wanted that.
Chris Middleton, the two guards and the big.
Giannis wanted that though.
But you know what I think is it's a product of thinking they need to move something to go forward. Like so many people change in the league and they think, oh, we got this player, it makes us better. When you're Giannis and you feel like I won one, I want to taste that again. I gotta get someone new, and it's like nah.
Celtics prime example. You don't even got to change. Denver and Celtics prime examples. Like they made one little tweak to win, one little tweak to get there. So I think in today's generation,
they panic. It's like a panic mode almost.
Yeah, because you lose, it ain't looking good.
Our window's closing.
They figure the window's closing. They figure this out, and it's like, bro, no, they still have to go out there and guard y'all every game. Like, they can know what you're gonna do, but it's like, can they stop that shit?
What y'all saying though? I think part of that. This is just my theory that Giannis is trying to get to a bigger market, so he's
Giannis wants out.
Giannis trying to go to like LA or Miami. I think maybe Boston, but maybe not just because of like the Eastern Conference battles. And you could say that with Miami too. But Miami it seemed like a Giannis type. I don't know the man from a can of paint or nothing like that. But
just seeing his personality. Honestly, how he acts. how kind of how like the last year and the Adrian Griffin stuff and all that, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's like you got your own joint, like the Bucks.
But he got the ring already.
Yeah, but he brought the Bucks back. The Bucks ain't been in the championship since 70s.
Shit, Lou Alcindor, Kareem,
that's what I'm saying. The 70s. So he is the Bucks. To be honest.
Yeah, he took that from Ray Allen, like and Michael Ray. He broke all the joints. So that's why I don't know, man. If that is interesting because if you imagine him, I wouldn't even say a smaller market. I like because OKC's a small market, but imagine him playing with OKC.
Nah, I know where he gonna go.
Golden State.
Golden State. And it's already been a rumor.
Yeah, it's been a rumor.
It's already been a rumor.
2 years.
That's a big market. You got young players as assets. Go there to get off. He done already put the city on. And let's be honest, man. I love the Midwest. What the hell is in Milwaukee, man? He trying to get the hell out.
I've been there. Ain't much.
And he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get the hell
fans,
out.
man, they gonna say that same shit to us. We gonna be like, so?
And I'm gonna keep it real. You want to go to Golden State? You want to go to LA? Or you want to go to Minnesota? Nigga gonna be like, man, I ain't going up there. You know what I'm saying?
You said the Golden State joint because now I'm looking at Jonathan Kuminga. They low key not
that's
even.
What Jonathan Kuminga.
Man, they'll send Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga. And do they still got Wiseman? No, they got rid of Wiseman, don't they?
No, Wiseman
been gone.
He just got hurt too.
He's not in Detroit no more.
He played Indiana.
He's still in Detroit?
Indiana.
Yeah, he bounced. Damn.
And he just got hurt. Achilles. Season.
Yeah, he's done.
He was playing. He was about to be playing too.
He tore it playing.
I'll get better. That's
But the Warriors are playing about 12 people right now. They got assets.
Damn, 12.
They got assets.
I told you two of them. Jonathan Kuminga and Andrew Wiggins is gonna be assets. They keeping. You already know the untouchables. Mm-hmm. They're gonna keep the untouchables. They might even throw in
Brandon.
What is it?
Moody.
Is he Australian?
That's what I said, Moody.
The Australian kid? Is he Australian? What is he?
I don't think he's Australian.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like Brendan Podolsky.
The curly hair dude.
Yeah, they'll throw him in.
I can see them three being a part of the deal. Maybe a pick, maybe something. But
so no Draymond go because they got some.
They gonna hang his jersey up there.
Draymond looked them in their face. I'm not going more.
Draymond will.
Straight up.
Draymond at a point in his career, I wouldn't be mad at him. He will retire before he go to another.
I feel like he gonna retire soon too. Not to go off
topic. He got 2 more years. I feel like Draymond got 2 more years, honestly. But if they get Giannis, if they make that trade this year, like that'll be probably one of the most craziest blockbuster trades of all time.
And look how they're playing right now. They could
winning with nobody.
Ain't they 81?
And they can play small ball with Green and Giannis at the 4 or 5. Whoever want to play the 5. And let Curry run around, and he gonna get downhill. People can't help off Curry, so just drive Curry side. Man, look, bro, come on home, Giannis.
That's scary.
Come on home.
I can see it.
That was been rumored though. I shared a meme a while ago about that.
I feel like after like every free agency, they always make those. Oh yeah, they have potentially can join this. Like we saw the Steph Curry and LeBron playing together. Never believed it. I actually can see the Giannis and. Because it ain't like he ring chasing. He already got a ring. At this point, like you say, you want to play in a bigger market. He's actually becoming a more businessman. You know what I'm saying? So that's why not be out.
He's already Hall of Fame as well.
Oh, what? We was just talking about the top 5 power forward shit. Like when it's said and done, shit, him and AD is gonna be higher on that all time list. And I love Kevin Garnett, Dirk, and Timmy's gonna be number 1 all time for me personally. But
yeah.
But those 4 names in general.
Yeah, facts. So most common ones, shit.
Yeah.
We got
we was talking about the Bucks playing the Sixers season opener and Embiid not being there, but Embiid getting into the little tussle with the columnists.
Watch what you say to people, man.
Yeah, man. One of these reporters gonna get fucked up, man. They lucky Kenyon Martin not in the league no more.
I think I got the quote from the dude's article. And I didn't know it was an article, so this
he wrote an article.
This Marcus Hayes dude wrote an article, and then Embiid addressed it in a press conference, and I think like off camera. Y'all, is that what y'all heard too?
Yep.
Right. So I think I'm gonna search and see if this is really the quote, but from what I'm seeing, it says Joel Embiid consistently points to the birth of his son as a major inflection point of his basketball career. He often says that he wants to have a great legacy for the boy named after his little brother. I guess that's his son. He named his son after his brother. But his brother, his brother tragically died.
Passed away.
Right, and so his brother's name was Arthur, and so Embiid named his son Arthur. And so this dude is like laying it out. Marcus Hayes is laying that out. And then Marcus says, well, in order to be great at your job, you first have to show up to work. Embiid has been great at just the opposite. Now in his 11th season, he's consistently has been in poor condition. Poor conditioning apparently seems to be delayed this debut season, and then he won't play, blah, blah, blah. So y'all understand for the most part.
That nigga didn't lie when he said like that shit. He wasn't lying about that second part, like the stuff about the son is wild, bringing up people's family members. But that last part he said about him not being. I remember when I saw homie eating Big Macs before games, like on the court, getting stretched out eating Big Macs.
No, he says he eats Big Macs before every game, like a Big Mac.
Not Chad Johnson. He needs to stop. Chad Ochocinco. He's the only one that has successfully. I believe him. I think he really eats that shit, but he don't drink, don't smoke. So I mean,
his worst case scenario is the food.
It's the food, and if you working out every day, I feel like you can beat that. Versus
you can burn calories rather than burn out smoking or drinking.
Yeah, smoking and drinking, and you already a big dude anyway. Y'all dudes' knees it's not like regular people knees. When you constantly jumping up and down, it's not gonna be the same like for us. So I don't know. I think he was. I mean, you're gonna get criticized for being a basketball player and not playing basketball games. Kawhi Leonard gets criticized for it all the time. We criticize everybody for it all the time. D3 said, I was watching the episode y'all shot a while ago. He said he believes that
he's faking
he faked all of his injuries.
See, I did not say fake all his injuries.
What'd you say? I got the quote.
I said, I not verbatim. I can't give you verbatim.
Can't give you verbatim.
Hey, watch this. I'm going to edit that shit right there.
Yeah. Then you can go back into when I said it. But
he's 35 games.
I'm gonna let y'all know that man ain't been hurt none of his career. That man ain't been hurt. Like, don't get me wrong.
Hey, we killing it with hot takes today.
Hold on. You ain't like, I think I talked about this on one of the episodes before. I feel like overall, I'm saying now. I'm saying now. I just really think that he really don't have no care for basketball. I've been saying this for the last few years, ever since he won his second championship. Or no, his first one. Like after that, when Pop would start babying him with the player
restriction.
The restriction. What I was saying is, like, I get that he gets injured, but you can't tell me every time when I looked at his things, I think I showed y'all, it said rest.
All the DMPs, yeah.
What is rest?
Yeah.
It don't say injured. The whole thing it said knee, ankle, calf, rest, knee, rest. What do that mean?
Okay,
what does that mean?
I gotta see that. No, I gotta see that because I definitely when I saw you say that, I definitely was like stuck because even, and this is another just off point. LD brought up something when he said the defensive player of the year. He was like, Rudy Gobert is the only multiple defensive player of the year winner who has never been really close to a finals outside of last year. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all both said that. I think that was the same episode.
Yep.
And that's kind of crazy because I didn't see the rest. Yeah,
if you look at his injury report,
crazy.
It's got rest on there. What is rest? JL, what is rest?
You know what the boy's doing over there, man.
So
he's 7'2". He moving like he's 6'2". The knees hurt, nigga.
So can we blame load management on my boy Greg Popovich?
We was talking about that too.
Yep.
Is he one of those? Is he? I feel like the only time I've seen
it.
But you can't blame him. He did it and he won off that. He did it to preserve his stars to win. If you're not winning, come on now. You can yell at Pop all you want, but he knew what it took to get there to win. And you know what I'm saying?
He did it to keep his players from getting injured. I get it.
And played 20 years. Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan played well past when they should have.
Especially Tony Parker.
Now he had the luxury of having three, so one time it wasn't Tony and it was them two. One time it wasn't Ginobili, it was them two. One time Tim sat them two. So people didn't look at it too much like that because it was always two of them or at least one of them playing. Right. But when you just got JoJo, but why are we mad at JoJo? Paul George, where the fuck you been at? Like, come on, bro.
He back now.
Nigga, these young niggas saying you the GOAT. Nigga, show them young niggas is right. Okay, what are we doing, George?
He's back taking game-winning shots.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you missed that, though, because you helped me win my parlay. You know what I'm saying? But, goddamn, George, where the hell you been at? I know I ain't nothing, but you doing more of this than more of this, nigga. Come on, get to it.
I always told niggas I don't trust niggas with 2 first names. And I feel like, my thing with him, like he said, I saw his interview. He said he left because he felt like the Clippers was low ball and I'm not getting them this bread.
Yeah.
But, all right, that's your logic. Get your money, boom. But you go and play with another dude that's, if not as injury prone than a guy you just left, and you
making as much or more.
Yeah, that's why I don't kind of. Paul George is just I don't know, bro. That's why when the young dudes, like how you just said that, the young dudes do like him, which is it's like they really
you can't not like.
It's because the Pacers.
But I'm saying like they think he's the best. I like Paul George's game. He's a smooth game, but they like. They like how we grew up. They don't give a fuck about MVPs. They don't give a fuck about rings.
Ain't performing.
They be like, oh, he looks cool doing that. And they would have grew up when we grew up. They would have said Tracy McGrady was their best player, favorite player.
Some of them do
probably. Yeah.
What's his name? It's not. Is it Miles Bridges?
Miles Bridges from Hornets.
Yeah, he said T-Mac. He damn near thought he was better than Kobe. He thought that's his GOAT. He said.
But that's a good.
See, I almost had to just see. He said he's better than Kobe.
But he said he was like. At one point in time,
he better get it together.
All the kids today grew up during the Pacers Heat battles in the mid 2010s and early 2010s.
Banged on Birdman.
Yeah, so they watching all that.
Nice. And nigga, as he passed Bron and
But that with that young Paul George at that time, he was just stepping up because he was behind Danny Granger.
True.
Danny Granger just so happened to get hurt.
Yup, transitioning it out.
So when Danny Granger got out, it's my time to shine. So, and it's funny because you can't compare that Paul George to T-Mac. Exact same type of player.
No, that's why I said it. But like they are the same type of player, but it's like they don't.
That's
why it's like I get why they believe in it. You know what I'm saying?
The league a hard place, bro.
Paul George won. Well, tell me what he won. Tell me what he won.
I'm saying
he won.
Injuries of your team plays a lot.
Did you watch him last year?
No.
First the Mavericks. I agree. Injuries matter, but
when your main players are injured, like
he chose. We knew this about Kawhi. It's not like it's a first time thing.
But Kawhi also, besides Toronto, Kawhi always had a great support system.
Well, the Spurs.
Well, people who keep his secrets.
You mean like the teams he had, like the role players?
As far as that's what I'm saying, that played a lot of factor. Like T-Mac on Orlando, Grant Hill got hurt. Grant Hill was overweight. He had nobody on Orlando when he went to Houston. Only person that team was pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Houston team was pretty good.
Houston team was pretty good.
He was the one hurt.
Him and Yao.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got hurt later on because y'all he was playing in playoff games against Kobe. I remember Chuck Hayes used to play.
Chuck Hayes
low key was
the young scout.
Aaron Brooks was there. Wasn't
Aaron Brooks?
Or was it Kyle Lowry?
No, it was Aaron Brooks.
Was Catino Mobley there still or no?
No, Shane Battier.
Shane Battier was there.
Wasn't Austin there? Wasn't he the guard, the backup guard?
No,
Rayford Austin did come there for a little bit.
He did for a little bit.
I think that was when T-Mac was injured. He played more with Yao.
Yeah. And then the young Scola.
They
had young Scola there. So they had a decent team. It's just it was the injury bug with them. So that's why I was looking at you like when they get hurt, it's hard to be like. Of course, it's a would have been, a could have been, or should have been.
T-Mac's definitely. I'll give you that. T-Mac is definitely you could put him in that would have been. I would personally.
With Grant Hill and T-Mac on that Orlando team,
I think Grant Hill's a bigger would have than T-Mac. I do.
Well, we didn't get to see. Well,
they said,
I didn't see the Pistons. Grant Hill.
See, look. I just remember I was watching this documentary, and it was like this documentary. They'll show like the '90s actual news broadcast. Dog, they was saying when he was coming out of Duke that he was going to be better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I was about to say,
crazy shit to be saying.
There was nobody
in the fucking '90s. I'm like,
6'9", 6'10".
You know why though? Because he had a fucking handle.
Yeah, nobody at that height.
Look right now. Look up the niggas Grant Hill stats, and then I never, players like okay they was good. You look up their stats and you be like.
Duke stats?
No, go to NBA.
The Detroit stats.
And look when you gonna see when it drop. You know when you look, it's like looking at Derrick Rose stats. You be like, God damn, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, like, it went from 25 to 13 in 99
went to a role player
to 2000.
Bro, I always thought he was a bigger what if than T-Mac just cause T-Mac.
We didn't get to pan out with Grant Hill. We got to see T-Mac pan out a little bit.
Yeah. We get to see T-Mac drop like 50. We seen him. I remember when him and Gilbert Arenas, that was one of the craziest back and forths ever. Y'all remember that? I think
Orlando and Wizards.
I think I think Mac dropped like 40, and I think
and Gilbert Arenas dropped like 40.
Yeah, no, yeah,
they both dropped like 40.
It was like
they both dropped like 40.
That was like a crazy game. But just going back to the Paul George and really with the whole situation in Philly. Really, we was talking about with Joel Embiid. We just started talking, but that's cool. But going back on that, the injury stuff, and then the reporter, he can comment on all that stuff. You are a professional athlete. You get paid millions of dollars. You live a life that, bro, I ain't gonna say 90, like 70% of the world or United States will never see, maybe more. Because how many more, maybe like 80%. Like you live a life of luxury that niggas will not see ever. So it's like you gotta be able to take certain things that come with the job, bro. So kind of like what you were saying about the Kelsey thing, like you was like, I wouldn't let that bother me if dude saying that, kind of like that. But talk about somebody's dead relative, you can.
Yeah, I mean, from the quote, I don't see where he
disrespected him.
Disrespected his dead brother. I mean, it was more.
What you brought it up? Basically, you're saying you're dishonoring your dead brother.
That's what I'm about to get to.
He basically said slide for Vaughn.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm about to get to, Jay. I'm about to say he basically said you're not gonna be that person to let your son see your legacy. I get that, but where does your brother come in at?
Talking about legacy, nigga. I got a ring. Fuck, where the fuck is your legacy at?
Joel Embiid got a ring, do he?
No. I'm tweaking. We're talking about Joel. Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about Joel Embiid. That's what I'm saying. Like, where did the legacy? I mean, not legacy. Where's the part of your brother being disrespected? I get if you feel like your son being disrespected because you telling me now I'm gonna be a nobody because I ain't never in shape and I ain't playing. I've been a bum the last couple of years.
Well, he didn't say he's gonna be a nobody.
But no, what I'm saying, but not a nobody.
That's basically what he said, though.
Yeah, like basically, like I've been playing like I've been playing like crap. I ain't been playing, so my son really ain't gonna be able to see my legacy. But I just don't get what the disrespect of your brother come in at.
I thought it was something more malicious, but if this dude already don't got a good, history with this reporter, why are you even around and why are y'all even allowing this dude to come in? Because like certain reporters, bro, like they
do that for
they're
that.
like YouTubers. They're like
clickbait.
They're what you just said. They're like clickbait, bro. You know how many people? Like even when I was doing the Say No More shit, they go, oh, do this, do that. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna write that caption, bro, because I know I would call it corny. So I ain't gonna do some shit. And then they're gonna be like, because I'm gonna be like, it was corny.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna go somewhere else. Gonna be like, what you gonna do? This is stupid. So that's why it's like, I don't know, bro. You some of these reporters, bro, they kind of fuck up their own. I'm gonna say I don't want to sound the young niggas. They fuck up their own bag,
right,
by doing certain shit like that. Because I guarantee a lot of people talk shit about Stephen A. A lot of people do, but the nigga really has relationships with some of these NBA. I don't know about the new ones now. Maybe some of them he kind of building them, but like. He was the only one getting Allen Iverson exclusive interviews and shit. He's the only one getting like Kobe exclusive interviews. So it's like, you ain't always got to be a slime ball to get some views. You can be cool and be generous with these dudes and you might be able to get more. Because I feel like homie probably just was trying to be cool with Joel Embiid after a while. He realized it wasn't going to work how he wanted it to work. So he like, fuck it.
I'll have the narrative.
I'll have the narrative. And that's one thing I do like about players being able to talk, because that's some wild shit. Like back in the day when you could just say something happen, you don't get to say nothing. They go on the report. Yeah, Steven Jackson just was punching somebody. Like y'all seen that whole Steven Jackson shit with the Pacers. You know what I mean? The Malice in the Palace, all that shit. So that's why it's like I don't know, man. But
what do y'all think about the suspension? Him being suspended 3 games for the shove.
He pushed him, right?
Right.
He lucky it's not more.
Oh, okay.
He lucky it's not more. He put his hands on somebody, bro. That's what like niggas gotta understand. You at work. I'd be logical. When you at work, it's like you gotta. If he pushed you first, yeah. If he's in your space, yeah. But if you just push somebody off what they said, it's a consequence.
I hear you, but I'm tired of people taking it on themselves to do something and then trying to be the people to pick their own consequence. If I say something to you, I can't predict what you're gonna do back to me. Mind your damn business. You have a job because you reporting on how this nigga does. So without him, you was irrelevant. So I don't know. You got to be smarter than that. You got a bag for sure. I'm cheap, so I'm not hitting no one. I'm not saying nothing about the refs. I'm not complaining because I want every dollar to my name. But I hate when people do something to get a reaction and then they want to pick that the other person's. You know what I'm saying? What they do. Like, you can't do that. Once you let the cat out the bag, however they react, go however they react. So if you don't want to get punched in your face, you should have just shut the fuck up and stayed in your lane.
That's why they in the league, though.
Yeah, so I was watching Gilbert Arenas.
I feel you 1,000. Yeah.
I was watching Gilbert Arenas thing live today. I've caught it live for the first time. Finally, I like catching stuff live. Yeah. With Kenya Martin and Gilbert Arenas and them, they was talking about it, and they was like, the people, the GMs, the owners, all that already knew that Embiid had a problem with this reporter.
That's why I said
why
that
did y'all
earlier.
let that reporter in there to report when y'all knew there was already a conflict between them two?
That's the thing, though. When it comes to that, you can't just ban reporters.
Yeah, he got to do his job. Yeah, he's
unless it's like some real malicious, like, you know,
or not even ban, like you just can't report this day. I see it both ways. Or like, like he's already heated with you. Then you want to specifically.
Why can't they though?
Report somebody else.
Why can't they? That's their property. That's their stadium. You can't come report here. Do they have a right? We can't go report there. You know what I'm saying?
They got like I think it's like one of those things where they got it's like a weird relationship with each other, where they kind of, it's like a pipeline almost when it comes to reporters and like media people. Because think about when they write something good about, you know, a player on your team and it bigs the team up, and it's like, you know, some of these dudes got like powerful names.
Yeah,
I don't really know this Marcus Hayes dudes that much at all. But at the end of the day, you can't just be pushing people or shoving people for saying some shit that you don't like. Like, you a professional athlete. That's why I said I'm surprised he only got the shove must have not been that bad.
Right.
Because if it was bad, come on, bro, that nigga would have been
lawsuit.
Come on, man. That's what I'm getting at. And then, you know what's even more funnier? We gotta wait and see, because what if homie might try to do some shit like that? What if the Marcus Hayes guy tries to further pursue this thing because he only got only 3 games? So it's like, I don't know, but going forward, they definitely should be mindful of who they allow, give access to. I mean, I'm sure they will now. Homie, Embiid said his name, didn't he?
Yeah. He's that Marcus guy.
Yeah, he said his name. So I mean, at this point, everybody know who Marcus Hayes now. He about to get the most sign of his life right now, which is fucked up because I'm about to type his name in. I'm about to he's about to get some.
The suspension don't start until he actually played, because Embiid ain't played no games yet. So y'all think, can he just cheat it? Can he come in for the start of the game and then sit the rest of the game, and then
they're gonna make sure his ass is fully medically cleared before they even do that. And they probably gonna send in not the team trainer. They probably gonna have another NBA doctor be there just to approve it. I'm sure they will, because they really made like a whole investigation team over that whole load management shit. Yeah, people was losing money. You got poor kids who can't go to games once a year.
That's always the reasoning.
I mean,
it's legit though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, nigga, you an athlete, bro. You can't be picking and shooting. Like, the only time I get that shit too is a football player, because that is some barbaric shit. Like, basketball, bro, is a little bit, you can hoop, bro. Unless you got a torn Achilles, a broken ankle, you can hoop, bro. At least go shoot around or sign some. Just be on the. I don't know, bro.
All right.
I don't know. We're gonna see about this Embiid shit. I feel like we're gonna keep on talking about this because Marcus Hayes, he sounded like a bitch ass nigga, and you know, bitch ass niggas don't let shit go. They don't.
Oh head. All right, y'all got anything else, man?
We got anything else to close in, man? What's kind of going on? We got anything else?
For just to close.
Look out for Bronny this weekend in the G League. Playing the Salt Lake City Stars.
Hey, shout out to him, bro.
Iowa Wolves.
Shout out to him. That deal is sweet. That nigga ain't got to travel with them niggas. They say he only playing home games. Traveling with us. I was like, yeah, bro, don't have him around them.
When the team's in town, Bronny can go play with them. That's funny.
I'm sure G League they have fans come to the game.
But I'm sure it's more probably for a safety reason. You need LeBron's son, you know. So
just in general, you don't need to be around them niggas. What's the point? It's counterproductive him be going on the road with some niggas that's in the G League when his dad is LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. It's more probably for safety.
Regardless, it shouldn't even happen. Yeah, I don't really care about the reason. It's just
My bad. What you about to say? Something?
I need it.
Yeah,
Make his ass play them games. He probably still gonna be.
He need them reps.
Yeah, because he's still. They said he's gonna be back and forth. So I'm assuming when he's not when the G League team's on the road, I bet you he'd be practicing with the Lakers. Yeah. Like at practice. So
he gonna get like.
Next to me, it's a win-win situation. That nigga, this is 2K. That nigga VC would be like, boy.
All right.
Start spin that shit, nigga. You still got the brown shirt on, boy.
You better get that shit
up. He got the doo-doo browns on. Doo-doo browns.
Rookie.
Nah, man. I hope he do good, though, on some real shit, though, honestly.
No, for sure.
I think he need them reps, though. I mean, playing in the league, and he didn't have the status that LeBron had. He wasn't, I know if I am Bronny, I feel like we are, like, when it comes to, like, equally, like, mentality, because, like, he didn't when he was in high school, he didn't even have superstar status in high school. Nah. He didn't have superstar status in college. So now you get on that big stage where like I'm really a regular playing against these superstars. It's a different feeling. It's a different like my dad LeBron James, but you ain't like, you know.
Still gotta eat, nigga. How you gonna eat? Your dad can't
For sure. And I'm sure every NBA player like that too. Like, but we don't care who your dad is, boy.
I learned that shit with Lonzo Ball. With Lonzo Ball, bro. When LeVar talking all that shit, niggas was on Lonzo's head. Like, coming at his head because his dad. And I'm like, I love it, nigga. Like, this is what it's about. Like, I remember, what was it? What's homie name? Colin Saxton.
Yeah, Colin Saxton from the Cavs.
From the Cavs. I remember he
ain't even at the Cavs no more.
He ain't
Utah.
Utah.
Yep. But he ain't even been playing.
He was like their sixth man last year.
Yeah, I just saw it. They just House of Highlights just gave him a little shout out when talking about his intensity and shit. Then they brought up. Remember when they played us when he was in college and they played the U in Minnesota? Yeah. And they played with Alabama. 3 players.
Yeah. My God.
They almost won.
Bro, they almost won, bro.
Man, I forgot about that. Wow.
Won. Play with 3 players for like 7 minutes, bro. 7 fucking minutes.
He was blown by like 4 people at a time to LA. That shit was crazy.
I don't get the logic on that, but yeah, that's all I got in closing, man.
All right. Unplugged episode 10. See y'all later.